everyone, and welcome to day 2 of your 7-day tummy tuck challenge. Today we're going to be on the floor, so we're doing lots of ab crunches, different angles, things like that, and then we'll end with some back extensions. It's just as important to work the back as it is to work your tummy muscles. It's a whole muscle all the way around that really kind of works together, and you don't want to be imbalanced at all. So I'll start my watch. Remember, if you want to just do a quick warm up, so if you twist, just warming up through the waist, reaching side to side, just to make sure those muscles are nice and warm. And then we're going to do the 10 minutes. So let's go for it. So you need to be lying down on your back first of all. So just going to make sure you can see me. Okay, so you've got 15 seconds to set up. We're into a crunch, so you can place your hands onto your thighs if you want to, and just crunch up. Think about your ribs shifting down towards your hips. Harder option, your hands are on your temples. There it is, and just crunching up. So get going with me now. I've got 45 seconds. Crunching up. You might see a cat walk past in a minute. George, move out the way. And crunching. So if you want to, reach up towards the knees. Keep the chin slightly tucked in. Place the tongue to the roof of your mouth. And again, think about your ribs shifting down towards your hips. Keep that going. And remember to breathe. So we're working through those tummy muscles. Keep pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Keep the abs nice and strong. We don't want the abs to be pushing up. We want them to be pulling in. Breathe. And you've got a 15-second rest. So you can stay down on the floor if you want to. Just have a nice breather. Your next one, we're going to take, we'll take the left leg first of all, so we will do the same. Take the left ankle just above the right knee, and then your right hand onto your temple. And we're crunching all the way across towards the opposite knee this time. So you're twisting through, taking the elbow all the way to the opposite knee, getting a good crunch through the waist. So we do 45 seconds on this side, and then we'll change sides to go 45 seconds on the other side. And again, remember, keep pulling your belly button in towards the spine. Keep the abs nice and strong. And try and use those tummy muscles instead of pulling on the arm too much. So use those abs to make the movement. Place the tongue to the roof of the mouth if you feel those neck muscles. Have a rest, changing sides, so set yourself up. Right ankle just above the left knee. You can take your right arm out to the side, left hand onto your temple. So again, you're going to see a cat walk past. Here we go, so crunching through. So you might have babies crawling on the floor while you do this. You might have cats or a dog maybe. Hey Tabitha. Tabitha's just going to help us out with the workout. So you can just do this anywhere, like I'm doing in my living room with the cats all around me. You can do this anywhere. Hotel room, in your office, anywhere you like. And relax. This time we're going to work into the lower abdominals. So you're going to bring your knees in towards the chest, hands down by your side. Hey George. And then we're going to extend the legs. So if you want to, you can do single legs and just alternating, or you're going to try double. So with this one, the lower you get your legs along the floor, the harder it is for the lower abdominals. But you don't want the back to start arching, so really pull through the tummy muscles. If you feel the back start to arch, you're just going to take the legs straight up towards the ceiling, or single legs. So you can take them low and extend one leg at a time. So that might be an easier option for you. And just try and relax the upper body as much as you can. And if you're quite confident with this one, you can speed things up if you want to. Just lengthening through. Again, pull the abs in, make sure the back doesn't arch. Try not to hold any tension into the upper body. Keep everything nice and relaxed. So again, just pulling through. Oh, that was a really quick one. Good. Okay, let's see what we've got next. We've got bicycles next. So again, similar to what you've just done, especially if you're doing single legs, but we're going to add in those oblique twists, so elbow towards the opposite knee. So feel free to slow it down if you want to. So we're just adding a twist, side to side, working through the waist. Now again, if you do find this quite a lot, it is quite a flowing exercise, then just try to keep the upper body flat and maybe reach the hand towards the outside of the opposite leg. So that's your easier option. If you want to make it a little bit tougher, you can go a little bit quicker, just twisting through side to side. Again, we're here for 45 seconds. Try and go for the whole 45 if you can. And rest. Good. Next one we've got diagonal crunch. So again, 45 seconds on each side. So take your right leg first of all. You're going to extend it just on a diagonal. So think about going to the corner of your mat. You can keep the right arm out to the side. Left hand onto your temple. Similar to your oblique crunch, but this time the leg is extending out onto the corner. If you want to, you can straighten your left arm as well and reaching the arm and the leg across, meeting in the centre and then extending on a diagonal. So you're lengthening and reaching away as much as you can. Good. So again, you can exhale as you crunch, inhale as you lower. Quite a challenging one. You feel the inner thigh working as well. Rest. Other side. So the right arm goes onto a diagonal. Your left leg reaches up to the corner of your mat. Pull the abs in nice and strong. Try not to let the back arch at all. And we're going to go on this side, reaching. Again, easier option if you want to take out the ab curl. Just focus on the leg coming in and reaching the arm towards the leg. If you want to. You're going to do the whole thing. Lengthening the arm away, on a diagonal, crunching it in the centre. Keep it going. Next one, we're into a C-sit. So you're going to set up to a seated position. Feet flat on the floor. You can just tuck the heels if you want to. If you want to, easier option, the hands are coming behind the back of the thighs. And if you want to, harder option. So you're pulling through those tummy muscles. Think about the length through the upper body. And we're just holding that C-sit. So if you want to, you could always make it even harder by bringing those feet up off the floor or place them down. You can go harder as well by pulling through a little bit further, crunching a little bit further in. And if you want to, you can add in a small crunch. So just pulse it. Again, if you need to, hold the position. Hands behind the thighs if you need to. A little bit of support there. Sink it back a little bit further if you can. Pull through the tummy muscles. Oh, that went quicker than I thought it would. Good. Okay, so 15 seconds this time. Back to your C-sit, but we're going to reach onto a diagonal. So when you're ready, sink it through and tap. Centre, tap, centre. Now if you don't want to stay back in the C-sit, then you can come up into the middle and then go back, tap, up and tap. Up and tap. Or you can stay here. Nearly there. And bring yourself all the way around. Lying on your tummy, this time into a back extension. So you're just going to bring your hands just underneath the forehead. If you want to, you can bring the hands down by your side, pull the shoulder blades down the back. Think about lengthening through the crown of the head. Lift up gradually and then inhale as you lower. So you lengthen and lower. And then lengthen up and lower. Try and keep the chin tucked in towards your chest. Try and keep the legs nice and relaxed. Just really focus on lengthening up, working into the lower back muscles. Lengthen and lift and lower down. Lengthen and lift, lower down. And you're done. So, let me just turn this off. There we go, I think it's off. Okay, so that's your day 2 of the tummy tuck challenge. Working on all those crunches, so working the very top layer of the abdominals. As we go through, we've got a few more cardio sessions, we've got a plank session, and a lot more to work those tummy muscles. So I hope you enjoyed that, and have a good week.